There we go. Okay. Okay, Calendar Eagle. Welcome back to Coral Island, your new home. It's been a long time, Calendar Eagle. Good to see you. Can't remember the last time we visitor. I trust you had a wonderful journey with Mr. Wateroo. Who here? Weird it feels. Maybe in another life. Maybe you're remembering your trip from back when you were a kid. I still remember your parents. Good folks. Was quite tired from the journey. Let's head over to your new place. All right, the floors are done. Oh my, what a coincidence. Just finished patching things up here. This the new farmer? That's right, Cal and Regal. This is Dinda and Joka. Or Joko. They're the local carpenters. Nice to meet you, Cal and Regal. Hello, Cal and Regal. It's always exciting to welcome someone new to our little island. Pete, Cal and Regal, this will be your new house. It's a bit run down, but... Hey, Mayor Connor. Say we did a poor job here. No, I mean... Don't worry, I'm just joking. Unfortunately, we could only patch up the roof so it doesn't leak and replace some of the rotten wood. If you want more renovations, you can visit our shop and house in Hillside, northeast of you. Won't charge you for it, but you need to gather the materials yourself. Once you restore the foundation, you can decorate the house the way you like. We've placed the complete instructions in your mailbox. Well then, it's about time we head home. You both around. Take care, Cal and Regal, and good luck. As you can see, people are very excited that doubly so for Sam. You should pay him a visit once you're more settled in. He's the owner of the general store in town. And that is the field where I'm guessing you spend most of your time. He's like, wait a minute. This whole thing? It's a bit messy now, but I'm sure you'll take care of it in no time. Once you harvest your crops, you can put them or anything else you have to sell here in the shipping bin. Or ship the content overnight to the appropriate stores in town, and you'll receive the funds the following day. Are we going now? You can get some rest. Oh, since you just got here, you probably haven't bought anything you need for farming yet. Here's a little something from the town to get you started. Watering can. Random seed. Need anything else? I'm at your disposal. Come to see me with problems, questions, some mean sake. Welcome home, Calenry. For your house, we'll need you to gather some materials. Collect 50 wood and 20 stone. Once you have everything, head to the carpenter and place an order at the house. Will be repaired on the same day. Okay. Crops are press flipping aside this pickaxe or axe to clear debris. Equip the hoe and press till the soil. Next, equip a seed bag and press to place this. Equipping your watering can. Crops need water daily. Ready for. Oh, place on. Dun, dun. I like. Jocko, honey, slight change of plans. Counter Eagles here with the building materials. Let's head over to the farm and repair Counter Eagle's cabin. Oh, that's awesome. Counter Eagle. Let's do it. And Jocko, Joko are repairing your house. How are the house upgrades? More comfortable, right? Now move it, and help me get your stuff inside, kiddo. Wow. Whew. That old thing was really heavy. We're finished. What do you think, Counter Eagle? I hope you can sleep better now. Look, no more moldy wood. Replaced all of it. We also built a new foundation for the house. That means it's strong enough for more furniture now. You can start decorating to make things comfier. Speaking of decorations, we have a furniture store in town. But since there are fewer tourists, we don't stock many options anymore. No one's buying, you know? Check it out, though. You might see something you like. If you want, we can go there, right? Alright, that's enough. You're scared of the kid. Oh, sorry, Counter Eagle. I got too excited there. We love that store. Even got some of my cousins helping out there. The family business for us. Feel free to visit when you have the time, Counter Eagle. It's in the middle of town. Shouldn't be hard to find. Alright, that's all for... Honey, aren't you forgetting something? Oh yeah, the TV. We threw in a TV for you, Counter Eagle, free of charge. It's old and bulky, but it still works perfectly. It's a good amount of channels too, like this weather. Well, sometimes you got to smack it good at a 60-degree angle, like this. Channels are very useful, like the weather report on the Weather Channel, so you can skip watering the crops on rainy days to go fishing or something. I don't know what you like to do, but you get the idea. There are variety shows too. Love them. Some shows have useful tips if you pay close attention. Guess that's all for now. See you around, Calendar Eagle. See you, Calendar Eagle. Don't forget about the furniture store. All right? Your house just got bigger. Makeshift chest. I need more wood and trash. Black thing. I don't understand. Oh, I just got a rest. You're the new arrival, huh? Don't bother me, and I won't bother you. Ha! Like, okay, charming person. You're in my way. No, seriously, you're in my way. Like eating tacos on the beach. That actually is a good idea. Hmm. Hey, Calvin Regal. How you would eventually make your way here? I wanted to personally introduce you to the owner of this store. This is Sam. I've been running the establishment for a while now. Hello, Calvin Regal. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the general store. You'll find most of your farming needs here. Most of the seeds I sell are seasonal, though. It would do you good to keep this in mind. If you need help, just holler. I'll be by the cash register. Well, isn't this nice, Sam? You might finally put a dent in that seed stock of yours. Anyway, before you get going, Calvin Regal, your moving in was quite unexpected. I'm sure a lot of people are anxious, well, more like curious to see who the new farmer is. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to folks in town? Now I have the quest. Certain number. Yep. Meet townies. $500. Gathering some. 30. Back up. Upgrade. Errands. No errands. This one. Oh. Oh, a new face. Really good vibes from mate. May our paths cross again. They're pretty one-liner. Oh, Calvin Regal. As in Calvin Regal, Calvin Regal? It's nice to finally meet you. Farmer. Cool. I'm one of the doctors here. Oh, hello to you. Achoo. Ugh, spring. Not the best time to move here. By the way, I'm Achoo. Chop. How to say? Dun, dun. You. Hello, I don't think we've met. I'm Elijah. Alia? Alia? Garbage. Good day, stranger. Oh, you just moved to the farm. Welcome to the community. My name is Ann. The quick rise from your new neighbor. Be patient. Since last year, those darn crops aren't growing like they used to. Going to be a farmer, huh? What brings you out here, then? By the way, you can call me Paul. The docu-series Friends with Wildlife. Yeah? My wife and I made that. I can't believe you know about it. Cool, cool. Very cool. Oh, the new neighbor. So someone really was moving into town, huh? I didn't believe it until I saw you myself. I don't often go to the part of the island where your farm is. It was overgrown the last time I visited. Just a mess. How is it so far? It's still a mess. Off. That way. Yeah, wonder what these spelling for. Then what is it? Ribbit. Ah, I caught a phantom ghostfish from a trash can. That's not weird. So, the rumors were true after all. Welcome to town. We got a new scientist in town last month, too. Can't remember his name, though. Anyway, I hope you like it here. Fish tacos. Sure, sure. It's nice to meet you, too. My name is Emma. Must be Calendar Eagle, right? Damn, I wasn't expecting you to look like this. You're surprisingly cute. Any comment? Well, it's nice to finally meet you. Name's Pablo. I don't know jack about farming, but hey, if you need help with tools, come by my shop just north of town, and I'll see what I can do. See ya. Close for now. Bye. That at least makes sense. The fish, not so. You're Cow and Eagle. Heard about you. Heard you're looking for fresh air away from the. No, that's. Well, I think you came to the right place. I hope you find it here. Fresh air, peace of mind, whatever it might be. I don't think you ever gave me your. What's on it? Farming point. Oh yeah, I think I only get. $15. Go to sleep. Yeah. Forging level up. First day ever. Introducing the basic bag. Oh, I've already bought. Boing. That's true. Oh, I can't talk. Oh, look who's finally here. New farmer, right? I'm Frank. Folks at the tavern have been talking about it. Oh, I don't think I've seen you before. New in town. Be around. Oh, hey. I have to say, you're not what I expected. Oh, no, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I heard from the twins who run the inn that a new farmer moved in. I just thought, never mind. There are the. I guess. Oh, nice to meet you too. My name's Everest. Eva for sure. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Back out on the hunt. Eleven more. Just call me Jim. I run the local ranch. Your lot has plenty of space to raise livestock once you're settled. Maybe we can discuss raising. Yeah, probably can. Another rancher could be good for the local economy. We might be local cheese again. It's always good. New farmer. Moved here after the oil spill, huh? I'm Zara. See you around. Short to the point. Counties in the I can't get in. The clanking of swords from inside. You want fighting go? Most likely. Hey, lizard. Sad. Pet the lizard. Conservatory. Calvin Regal. Did I say it right? I'm Waku. Pleasure to meet you. Dad told me about you. He's the one who brought you here on the chicken boat. Yep, one with the hat. Did I hear a Pokio accent? Oh, you are? Where in Pokio are you from? Next to the thingy. Oh, right, the thingy. Yes, of course. Is it you, Taro? Oh, haven't seen you before. You knew. Why, yes, because you have. Lizard. Oh. Oh. Hi. Hey, hi, Doomsday. Thanks for the raid. Uh, how was your stream today? It's going all right. I've only been at it for a little over an hour now. Going good. Glad yours went well. I like chaos. Chaos is good. So basically, you're saying the adults leaving the room. Lively group you brought. I like it. So what game were you playing, Ivy? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Would have been more surprising if you weren't. Be hard to find me with, without being a follower. Ooh, year 3. Yeah, I just started over. I was playing like some other games, and I decided when I saw they had the update, I figured I'd come back and start fresh and do a playthrough. Yeah, I don't think I've played this in, well, it's probably been at least over a year, so still kind of trying to remember everything. So you have to keep Commander locked in a basement, it seems. No worries, I understand. Lurking is always welcome. Lovely to see a new face. You can call me Betty, dear. You're the first visitor we've had in a while. After the oil spill last year, tourists hardly come anymore. 6 more. Stranger there. Oh, hey, it's nice to see you again. Good thing I don't have a basement. Really hard where I live to have basement. Too much clay. Be nice to have more farmers. Being able to get local produce will be a game changer. Oh, so you're probably snuggling up to my roommate's cat, at least during stormy days, because that's where my roommate's cat likes to hide. It's under my bed when it rains or thunders. I don't know how I feel about getting a fish out of a trash can. Oh, I love cats too. I mean, I like dogs too. I mean, I'm pretty much an animal person. Hello to you, Marcy. Where are you visiting? Nice to finally have a tourist in. Oh, you just moved. Oh, that's amazing. Welcome. Welcome and confusing? Why, well, I hope you're getting around all right. Girl Island is kind of big, so getting your bearing can be part of it. Yep, definitely can. That is that you, Cowan? Well, I almost didn't recognize you in that getup. Oh, so you're the one moving into the lot, huh? That would explain the outfit. What's wrong with my? I look dashing overall. Right. Not just the town, you know. The inn isn't as busy as it used to be. Hopefully, with you moving in, it's a sign of something good. 3 more. You found cheese. Um, yeah, kind of going with the half dragon thing. I haven't really gotten. I've only been streaming for a month now, so that's kind of the persona I think I'm going with my artwork at least. Oh yeah, yeah, I heard about you. Farmer from. San Francisco. You would be a shark? Yeah, sharks are good. It's a very popular trend lately in a lot of anime for people to be compared to sharks. I mean, I think it was, is it Zen Zoneless? Or, yeah, Zen Zoneless has the shark character, and I think that's gotten a lot of anime designers to design a lot of their characters more shark like. That or they got the inspiration from there. I just noticed it more after playing that game a bit. Are you looking for farming advice? Never worked in the land myself. I'm more at home at sea. Except for my plants. Here, my lovelies. Yeah. Um I'm waiting till work picks back up and then I might like commission someone to do like either a 2D or a PNG character for me. This one I've made just kind of in Vroid because I can do that without having to spend any money because for the next month or two I'm pretty much on a shoestring budget because work is pretty much all but dried up for the next 2 months. And if there's no work, I don't get paid because I'm not full time or salary. Like that. Yeah, I'm debating that too. I'm thinking about getting once I have some more finances, buying a few art programs and trying my hand at making some of the emotes and stuff for the channel myself. Like I haven't actually tried drawing, even on paper in a long time, so probably gonna have to get back in the swing of doing something. I wasn't ever great at it myself, but we'll see. Might look into that. Yeah, because I could always do. I've seen a lot of streamers using pixel art for their characters, mainly when they're playing retro games. But it'd be nice to be able to make a mock-up in pixel. And even if I do end up paying someone else, it'd be nice to have some reference drawings to give them to go off of. Pretty much. And I mean, work-wise, I'm all right, but if doing, like I like to game anyway, so I figured I would just stream while I game. And if it ever turns into, making money, great. If not, I mean, it's still me doing what I would be doing right now, whether y'all were here watching me or not. So, and it's also helped me work on being more social. As I've gotten older, I've just become more reclusive. So I think this will help me break more out of my shell. Ah, look. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely always enjoyed gaming. I'm gonna date myself, but yeah, from a young age, I played on the old Atari and Nintendo systems. So I've always been a big gamer ever since I was little. I mean, even most of my family get-togethers, I always try to get the family to do like board games or something because it also just makes the setting people open up more. Like if not, most of my family would just sit around and just kind of two people would hold a conversation, but that would be about it. But when we sit around a table playing cards or doing a board game, everybody all of a sudden is involved in the conversations. We'll be gone. Craft a makeshift scarecrow. Crafting. I don't. Oh, for a way to pass the time. Maybe you want. You have a moment. Come visit us at the beach deck. We have some welcome gifts for you. Have something. I don't have it on. Alright. Go to the beach shack. I think this is where I get my fishing pole and bug net. Hey, Mr. Cowan Regal. Nice to meet you too. I'm Valentina. Craft a follow. Press I. Try to play something about joy. Yeah, it's really fun here. You get to fly kites and build snowmen in winter. Does sound fun. Ooh, what's that? Close. Open it now. on that side. I need it. Flower. It would be. Um, I mean, if everyone you knew was like that, that would probably not be so bad. My thing would be it's the same thing that most people do in most of the stories about, when one person becomes immortal, or you hear about an immortal who befriends basically mortals. Problem is you outliving everybody. And then, your life in the later years becomes tedious. So if maybe everybody you knew was Elven and lived that long, it would probably be pretty cool. But if it was only you, hmm. Then again, it also just depends on how much longer you're living than everybody else. If I could live in Lord of the Rings, what I would be off the bat? Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, honestly, mentality wise and how I am, I'd probably end up being a hobbit. Because that's just kind of my lifestyle and like how I'd want to live. The elves would be cool, but like the whole reclusive living in the woods thing, secluding themselves, I don't know. They just never struck me as very fun people. Dwarfs would be good. Yeah. I mean, in most of the survival games I ever play, I always do dig my base underground, so I definitely have some dwarven tendency. Your short show's been here. Yeah, I didn't even factor height into it. If we're going by my height, I'd probably have to be either a human from there or an elf. Because unfortunately, I'm 6'1", so. Flowers. Yes. Or who I want to give this bouquet to? Yeah, I used to play a lot of 7 Days to Die over the years. And I always built my entrances like a hatch on the surface. Yeah, very closed off community, the Wood Elves. What? Funny. We can't do that to the new farmer. Poor thing will get overwhelmed if we give both things at once. Okay, then we'll start with fishing. Who doesn't like fishing? Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of anime myself. I'm big into a lot of the isekai stories. Um, because they're telling of fantasy worlds and stuff like that. Um, Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea. Huh. Welcome. A new face at last. Callan Regal, isn't it? Jim, Callan Regal is here. Nice to meet you. Hmm? Nice to finally meet you, Callan Regal. Come, have a seat. We were just discussing your welcome. It's fine if you prefer to stand. Gotta keep those leg muscles strong. Speaking of leg muscles, I have the perfect workout for you. Catching bugs. Sit. Down, Regal. What am I, a dog? How's farm life so far? That's the spirit. Resilient youngster. Reminds me a lot about myself. Got a little bait for us, Callan Regal. Which is the better activity? Fishing or fun and ever exciting bug catching? My wife, the competitive ladybug. Bug catcher. Thank goddess. Looks like I finally have a few fellow bug enthusiasts. Well, in any case, here's our welcome gift to you, for you. A fishing rod and a bug net. You can sell your catch or donate it to the museum. Looks like they're going to need it. Good luck. Boy, I met all of them at once. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially, I mean, not 100%, but it's basically like Stardew Valley, just way better graphics. I mean, a lot of the activities are very similar, but it's in 3D versus just top-down like Stardew is. Mainly just getting the lay of the town right now and getting all the introductory to all the new systems. Like I just got the net and the fishing rod that lets me now go fish anywhere and go catch the bugs that you've seen flying around, which are used either to make money selling, or you can the fish you can cook for food. Yes. Paleo is basically like a full 3D MMO version of this kind of, because in Palia you have your house plot, but then you go out in the world, but you're with other people. But instead of running through first person or over the shoulder perspective, this is top down. And also, it's your town is your town. You don't share it with everybody online. You can play with, I think they've recently made it to where you can play with friends with up to like 3 other people. I mean, if you like cozy farming games, it is pretty fun. Especially if like you want to find one that has easy multiplayer. This one's probably one of the better ones for multiplayer. Alright. Yes, it's a very clean game. It's still actually, they're still making updates. That's why I'm back playing. They just made a big update. So they're still adding stuff and working on and tweaking it. Yeah, I can see where that would take up a lot of time. I played the coaster games before. Those are very time intensive. Or can be. I was actually looking at maybe going back and playing what I think it not I think it's Planet Zoo is what they called it. Yeah, it's basically Planet Coaster's version of you running a zoo. I caught a snail. Oh, the museum's open. I mean, I play a fair mix of everything. Like, I think it was Battlefield 6 I played a lot of when it first came out. I used to play a lot of the Rainbow Six games, but I've kind of migrated to more open world style games. I still do shooters, but mostly like shooters is part of another game, like a survival game that has guns in it, kind of thing. Nope, they haven't magically returned. Oh, hello there. You're Calendar Eagle, right? I'm I'm sorry, you caught me at a bad time, but just look at this. It's so empty. My life's work. Thanks, Calendar Eagle. I worked so hard to fill this museum. Wasn't completely filled up, but at least it wasn't empty like this. Not gonna lie, when Millie told me the town was going to sell all of our collection, I was furious. Not a feeling that I'm used to. The one thing I was good at that made me feel useful was going to be taken away from me. Couldn't stand it. But deep down, I knew the town really needed the extra funds to clean the oil spill. There wasn't much I could do about it. So I went back to my folks to cool down and think about what I'm going to do next. That's when I realized I had two options. Am I going to continue the pity party, or am I going to rebuild the museum's collection now that the town isn't in an immediate crisis? That's right, I'm going to rebuild the collection. By the way, Calrigo, I heard some things about you. People tell me you're good at finding things. Now, I'm not too bad at it myself, but I can certainly use that skill of yours. If you find anything interesting, why don't you bring it over? No pressure, Calendar. Just stop by whenever and we'll see if anything in your bag can be displayed at the museum. And don't worry, we'll have a little something for you as thanks for donating any items. What do you say, Calendar Eagle? Want to help me fill the museum with the treasures of the island? Sure. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with consoles for a while. I think the last console I bought was the 4. I think it's I think the PlayStation I have is a 4. I don't really look at it. I got a Switch, but like like the Xbox and PlayStation, I pretty much stopped buying them because it's like most of the games eventually come out on PC anyways, so I just use a PC. Yeah. Oh gosh, talking to him. Got more stuff. Farm I can donate. Yeah, I like the art style too with the 3D and the 2D cutouts for the talking scenes. Very nicely done. Donate that. Those are offering. Those two. Fly. And a fish. Tiger beam. Nice. Thank you. Yes, I found a recipe in the ground. Interesting way to find the recipe for peanut butter. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I appreciate the chatting. I mean, it's either that or you just listen to me ramble to myself. So I appreciate the conversation back and forth. Yeah, because unfortunately, I'm not like a lot of streamers. I'm not like some fancy voice actor, so I don't know how well I do reading the dialogue for everybody. Let me get. I got a centipede. Yay! Got some more stuff to donate. You have to be careful of the fuzzy ones, because depending on it, not all of them, but a lot of the ones that have like look like they have fuzz on them, it's not really fuzz. It's actually like stingers, and if you touch them, they make your hand go numb because it's actually like there's actually poison on them. Not like deathly ill poison, but it'll definitely irritate your skin and maybe cause some numbness. I only know that from personal experience because I live in the South, so we've got a lot of insects around here. So growing up, I've ran into my fair share of complications because of bugs. So, ooh, we got some candied tree seed. You must be somewhere, depending on your location, either far, really far south of the equator, or really far north of the equator. We're kind of the opposite. I think we get like 2 to 3 months of where it gets cold enough to where we don't have to worry about, because like our biggest problem in my area is probably wasp because I live in a city. The wasps just generally build their nests on the eaves of a bunch of buildings or your apartment or your house or whatever. So when you step outside in the summertime or spring or fall, you have to worry about, while you weren't out there, did they decide to just randomly build a nest right outside the door? Because they do that. Like, I think I went for a work trip once for a week, came back, and on my patio, went outside, and right by the door, there's a big old wasp nest. In the week I was gone, they decided to build. Still don't think I can make. Scarecrow. Where do I get scarecrow? Oh, I'm gonna go fishing. Brown trout. Nice. Yeah, we get wasps are pretty bad, but luckily not too many where I live now, but when I live further away from the city, hornets. They were the worst because their stingers were like massive. Um, this would be it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of bugs myself in real life. Hmm, crawfish. Yeah. The brown. Ooh, I don't think I've seen a big spruce beetle. They do not sound pleasant. Like I said, most of the time we had to worry around here, other than the normal wasp, hornets. Um, the only really bad spiders we have some brown recluses, depending on where you live, black widows, and like spiders that it won't like poison, non-poisonous but hurt. We have wolf spiders too, um, but they mainly run from everybody. They're not very aggressive. Um, but if they bite you, they hurt. Um, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, depending on the size of the beetle, they have some pretty good grip strength. It sounds like that's the safe bet. Oh, and I didn't notice, but thank you, Ivy, if you're still here listening, and Red Commander for following me. I didn't notice y'all followed. Guess my alert thing didn't pop up. Need to look at that. Thank you, Shaking Tugboat, for following too. It'll make, I mean, you can join it without following, but it'll definitely make it easier to find me when I'm streaming again if you follow me. Because if not, you have to just look through a list and hope I'm on. Yeah. I pretty much, yeah, I follow pretty much everyone I watch semi-regularly. I've got I don't know, probably like 30 people I'm following right now. Granted, I think only like 4 or 5 of them I watch fairly regularly. And one of them I'm only really active in her community. At least for me, most weeks the eating thing is fairly simple, because especially like right now when I'm work slowed down, I generally make like a batch on Monday or Tuesday and I eat on that for a week. Like this week it was taco meat. So basically I've been having sandwiches and tacos every day. Yep. Uh, and, and I generally like mine is I make my tacos with depending on what they have. A lot of times I put green onions in the taco, but unfortunately they were out at the grocery store this week, or when I went. So I just put white onion in the meat when I cooked it up. So yeah, burgers are good. Definitely like me some burgers. Hey, lazy kizzy, you never played Coral Island? What you curious about? I mean, I've this is my first time playing in over a year, but I did play it a bunch like over a year ago. I'm doing good. How are you doing this evening? Or I'm assuming it's evening for you. It's after midnight for me. Do you ever play Stardew Valley? It's fairly similar to Stardew. It's just better graphics, basic, and the story's different too. Um, but it's kind of that same genre of game where like you have the farming, you sell your stuff to make coin, you upgrade your farm, you have the caves you go in to get ores and stuff like that. Yeah, better graphics instead of top down pixel. It's um it's 3D top down, so as you can see, lot cleaner looking, a lot more pleasing to look at than pixel art all the time. Actually, I like this one probably better. I played Stardew, but I never really got too into it. This- Um, Also, this one has an aspect they don't have in Stardew. They have the diving, where you go and you're cleaning up the ocean underwater. So they have a whole underwater city with mermaids and stuff, and you have underwater farming at some point, which I don't think vanilla Stardew has. Again, I haven't played it in forever. Um, I'm sure someone has modded it to have that at this point, but this game has the underwater diving and cleaning up the ocean aspect of it. Thank you. Uh, Made it with Vroid. Yeah, lazy. I've heard this. I know you're not, but I've been hit up 3 times today already. I already have people I'm working with um, for projects in the future because right now I don't have the funds to spend anything. And I before you go into pay little now, pay a little later, like I said, I already have people who I've been talking with. So I appreciate you coming in here, and I understand being a freelancer and trying to get work, but I'm good. Thank you. I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, it's as long as it's not actually a scam, and I don't think most of the people I've talked to, it's not a scam. It's just, you know, They're trying to drum up work. Problem is some of them have been overly aggressive. After me telling them no multiple times, they were still trying to push, and I'm almost tired of it. It's like, take no for an answer. Oh yeah. No, that's where like I've actually like the few things I have bought for this channel, I've actually looked for and looked at reviews and gone through like Etsy or something, or what was the other one called? Oh, Booth. I think it was the Japanese one, where I bought a few cheap, like under $1 assets for my model. Yeah. Well, that or the other one, like when I actually, if I ever actually get serious about it and do like a big, you know, like 3D in-depth model, I'll probably hit up some of the streamers I follow, like probably go through their mods first, unless like, you know, build rapport with them or something, but just go through people they've used, you know, kind of thing like that. Just go with referrals of known people. Like, and welcome back, Ivy. No longer lurking, I see. I don't know if you were here, but thank you for the follow. Oh. You're not welcome here. What? Oh, this. Oh, that's good. Food's always good. Oh, you must be on mountain time, Shay. Passionate residents of Starlit Town. All this commotion is unnecessary. Pufferfish isn't here to do anything destructive. Quite the opposite, actually. We're here to bail this town. Enough with the lies, Miss Pufferfish. We can all see what you're here for. You can call me Karen. And please do elaborate, Miss Betty. The oil spill that reached our town last year was your doing. These old bones have seen enough of your atrocities. We don't want an oil drilling company around here, Miss Pufferfish. Please stop now and take the drilling away from here. I'm afraid it isn't up to you, but yes, we hear you. We're an oil drilling corporation, but things are not always as one-sided as Miss Betty suggests. We don't need your dirty... If I may, Red Shirt, we can make Coral Island lively again by bringing in tons and tons of our workers here. Once we turn the museum into a storage facility for oil, expand drilling sites to the lake and across the beach. See where I'm going here? I can see plazas with vending machines around town, parks. Many of our workers will want to relocate to this dying town. Pufferfish, can I help Coral Island? Or Pufferfish can help Coral Island become a magnificent oil town, you see, creating jobs and attracting our internal talent. In no time, you all will see this town alive again. Picture this. Pufferfish workers everywhere. Going by the pier, inside fishing ships. Enjoying life. Red Shirt. Look at the big picture here. Let's face it. Nobody cares anymore about this, charming little island. Let us bail you out. Expand our operations here on Coral Island's coast. That will make this island a world-famous oil town. We're putting you on the map. All you need to do is say yes. And by bailout, you mean drilling around the island. Ugh. Pufferfish investors will make a hefty profit. Do the math. It'll trickle down to the you people. Folks, let's cool our heads. Nothing will be solved if we act out of emotion. Miss Karen, thank you for your time. Our door is always open, Mr. Mayor. Panama. Oh, Enrico, right? Oh, I know you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. No need to be confused. You don't know me. I'm Karen. I'm with Pufferfish Corporation. Now, Enrico, this island is dying. We both know it. These people, they're just in denial. We should just make the best of it. Yeah, I met Karen. Okay. Take the scarecrow. Nope. Who's this person? Hey, you. This our new neighbor? Making your way around town, huh? Have you been to the tavern yet? Frank is there all the time. Have you two met? You're behind the bar. Oh, he's my husband. You know what? You should just stop by our house sometime. Frank will cook us dinner. That sounds wonderful. Yes? You can tell us your story. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a freelancer technically, but I work with a lot of companies, and it's like talking to most of their managers. They love to give you a lot of non-answers. Taking down notes. You better. I'm gonna have a quiz later. That's the third fish I found in a trash can. It seems really weird that people are throwing away whole fish into trash cans. Hard-boiled quail. There we go. Well, I mean, it's always the same type of fish, too, so I guess no one likes that fish? That's... Let's see if I can unlock the cavern gym. Yeah, it's like the fish nobody wants. Like it's tastes horrible. Everyone's like, no. Well, if they release it, they might catch it again. That's a problem. Still can't get in. Ooh, tiger swallowtail. Still upset I can't pet this guy. Want to. Well, yeah, especially if it's like a non-native fish or something that got accidentally introduced to the ecosystem or something. Kind of like around here, one of the things you can, or don't know if you can anymore, but there was a time you could hunt wild boar uh, any time of year, no license, no nothing, and you could, no limits, because we had a wild boar problem. Oh yeah, I think I remember reading an article about that. I'm not gonna. They eat everything. They trample fields, and being a state that has, I mean, a lot of it. I'm in the South, so we have a lot of cattle farms. We also have a lot of farms, and they trample crops and all that. Yeah, it was a big issue. Uh, at least I remember it being a big issue when I was growing up. I think it still is. My brother's more into that. I think he's got a buddy who goes boar hunting all the time. Um, yeah, he was that's how I found out about it, because he told me about his buddy who, go boar hunting whenever you want, because you don't, because they're open season all year round. I've been to Australia. I know what you mean. Um, I was in, I want to say it was Brisbane. Yeah, it was Brisbane, because we just came over from New Zealand. We were there for 2 weeks, and I remember getting an alert about, can't remember the snake, but it was the one that apparently, like, after you get bit, like within minutes you're dead. But apparently there was one in the central park of the town, and they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this," and it wasn't like a big warning. They close off the park. They just let you know, "Oh, by the way, there's a snake in the park," kind of like just casually. I'm just like, "What?" I mean, you've lived with it your entire life, so I mean, it's kind of like me and like the few we have here. Like I was telling him, I don't think you were around. Like we have some deadly spiders, but it's mainly like brown recluses, black widows, stuff like that. We're very casual about them for the most part because it's just like, oh yeah, that's a black widow. Like we've lived with them our whole lives. We know how to deal with them. It's when you don't know how to deal with it that it gets scary. Ooh, got me some potatoes. I mean, I worked with a bunch of Aussie people, like, yeah, because like I was with the touring group, so we had people from all over, and we spent a good amount of time in Australia. But like, I think we 10 or 12 people on our show that were from Australia. Like, we had a pretty strong Australian presence on our show. Because out of 100 of us, like I think 10 or 12 of them were from Australia. I get that feeling, shaking. I have family in Florida, and I go visit them, and we go boating, and it's not like a shaking fear, but it's always constant in the back of my mind when we go boating on the rivers and stuff there. I'm just like going, am I just randomly gonna get taken out by an alligator or a crocodile or something? Maybe if we do this. Hey, Cal and Regal, come take a look at this. See this? This is a blueprint for a bigger museum. The museum we have now is... It works, but can you imagine something bigger? Something more extravagant? Imagine this, Cal and Regal. We have one section dedicated to the aquatic creatures of this island. Then there's another section where we can look at all the fossils we've dug up. Oh, we can have a bigger and better section for the ancient artifact. Doesn't that sound exciting? That sounds really expensive. And that's precisely our problem. The town just doesn't have the budget to build this museum. At least, not yet. So, what if we raise the money to build it? By that, I mean I'm going to start a Kickstarter campaign. You know what a Kickstarter is? I know what it is. I just don't know how we should run one. Why not? It's a great idea. Well, I'm doing it anyway. I'm almost ready to launch this campaign, but there are a few things I need help with. Based on my research, the most successful campaigns are those that already have something significant to show. Something to reassure the backers that they're backing a legit project. If I show the empty museum in the campaign, people are going to think this project is a scam or something. Now, my dear, hardworking Cal and Regal, this is where you come in. We're really happy with what you've brought to the museum so far. were all amazing, but it's not enough. I asked Macy to take pictures of our museum yesterday, and it just looked empty. No one is going to help us if all we show them is an empty museum. But if you were to donate more items, you see where I'm going with this? That's right. The museum won't look so empty, and we can convince more people to help us fund our project. Now, while you help us gather more artifacts, I'm going to prepare other materials to upload to the campaign page. I'll scan this blueprint, and I'll ask Millie to write something awesome for the campaign. Oh, maybe I should get Lily to make us a website. Look at that. It's all coming together. Now go forth, Cow and Regal. Collect more items so we can launch our Kickstarter campaign. I don't think I agreed to that, but I guess I did. Kickstarters always work. Yeah. I mean, depending on what the Kickstarter is, you know. Guess I never donated one. I found ore before I even made it to the mine. Yeah, they are very soothing. I mean, it is marketed as a cozy farming game, so it'd be really weird if they had like loud, obnoxious sounds. But I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Some developers get kind of crazy with stuff. Oh, explosives. Oh, it's Yoko's birthday. Yoko. I found a cricket. That actually kind of makes sense. All right. I think find somewhere to raid and call it a night. It is late for me. Go up and plan. Following. Yeah, I'll probably be back streaming something. Probably more of this tomorrow. Um, Start the raid. All right, guys. I will catch y'all sometime in the future. Y'all have a good night or day.